Today's horoscope, Scorpio August 20th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits can be tense in spots, but also highly motivating. As you see flaws, your desire to improve strengthens. With the sun at the top of your solar chart these days, you might often prioritize your work and goals, but your responsibilities can clash with your need for companionship or a focus on relationships. It's best to identify areas of your life that require a change or a new approach instead of falling back on the same behaviors that keep outdated patterns alive. You won't thrive if your actions are dictated by what someone else is or isn't doing, especially if they don't return the favor. Aim to break out of habits that don't serve you well and focus on making steady progress and improvements. Yesterday's full moon occurs in your solar fourth house, and family or home matters grab your attention. A balance is needed if you've prioritized your responsibilities to the outside world. It's time to gain perspective on matters related to your home, family, and personal life or your emotional world. Be sure to recharge so that you can give other areas of your life your best. You can benefit greatly from catching up with family or your own heart, finding reassurance and control in the balance you maintain. A significant turning point will arrive this week, and you could feel like the intense energy is being thrust upon you. The Sturgeon moon will captivate you today in particular, as it highlights your solar house of family, home, and domesticity. Full moons can be felt for 2 days prior and linger for 4 days after, so you'll feel most significantly now. This will signal a major shift around one of these areas, so if you live with your sweetheart, you may have to damage control something suddenly, like a basement flood, bug infestation, or some other nuisance. Others may be finishing up a move or renovation. What can you take away from your professional history? You may have felt like you were living in a time capsule these last 6 months. Memories of old co-workers, work situations, and more may have come up. The nostalgia of your work history is a sign, so reflect on what this may mean during the full moon in Aquarius. You may find that your previous work experiences are meant to teach you something. Once you find the main takeaway, it could help you figure out where you want to take your career path. Things may feel a bit uneasy today, and you are right to listen to yourself at the cost of seeming indifferent to others. There is no better way to protect yourself than to stay true to what you know is right for you. Giving in to the pressure of the outside world can often lead you to unhappiness. Try to enjoy the security of your own privacy, but be careful not to shut yourself in completely. Getting in some soothing yoga is highly recommended. Don't get discouraged. The difficult and even trying problems of the last few uneven days are going to go away little by little. You will have to start over again and accelerate the tempo. You are going to progressively be more open towards others, frequent new places and maybe travel, who knows? If you haven't already done so, now would be a good time to go on vacation. If you still have some professional problems, put them aside and get out, at least to go around the block. During the sun's month-long visit to your career sector, a time when the focus is naturally on your professional situation and options, the moon will also return as a full moon in your home and family sector. This event can challenge your work and life balance, though rarely are circumstances so evenly matched. Yesterday's full moon coincides with Pluto entering his final 14 days in your home and family sector, supported by planets aiding this phase of change and transformation. Concurrently, with Mercury aligned with the Sun, you have the opportunity to work smarter during this critical period. Thanks to a friendly aspect to the moon just before it left your communication sector yesterday, Uranus can move into his final 2 weeks in direct motion in your relationship sector with a new sense of confidence and awareness, as well as with the communication lines open. With the dwarf planet Ceres moving into her final 7 days in retrograde motion in your communication sector today, this is already making it easier to give the past in unsaid words a voice. Daily Planetary Overview. You might notice some shifts in your social circle. Friendships could come and go, and it's possible that a connection or even an entire group dynamic might conclude unexpectedly. Full moons often signal a time of closure and realization, and this one is no different. Think back to the last 6 months a year. How have your friendships evolved? Have certain people shown you their true colors in ways you hadn't anticipated? Today is a reminder to believe what you've seen and felt. It's time to focus on cultivating genuine friendships with those who truly align with you, and let go of connections that no longer serve your growth. Friendships, like all relationships, require nurturing, but they should also feel mutual and supportive. If you've been feeling a disconnect with someone or a group, today might offer the clarity you need to decide whether it's time to move on. And while it's never easy to let go, remember that making space for more authentic connections will ultimately bring you greater joy and fulfillment. Have you experienced a friendship that no longer felt right? Share your story a euro. How did you handle it, and what did you learn from that experience? You might just find that others are going through similar situations, and your perspective could help them on their journey too. Now, if you're feeling more inclined to stay cozy in bed today rather than facing the world, you're not alone. There's a strong desire to indulge in sweet dreams and delicious treats instead of tackling responsibilities. While a little rest and relaxation is important, balance is key. It's easy to fall into the trap of overindulgence, but in the long run, that might not lead you to the results you truly want a euro. Whether it's maintaining your fitness, feeling energized, or staying on top of your goals. Instead, consider channeling that desire for comfort into activities that nurture both your body and spirit. Maybe it's a peaceful walk outside, or a gentle workout that helps you feel refreshed without overdoing it. When you approach your day in a relaxed and balanced way, you'll find that even the tasks on your to-do list don't feel like work at all. You might even discover that people are drawn to your easygoing energy and want to share in your enthusiasm. Sometimes, just showing up with a positive attitude can make all the difference, not just for you, but for those around you as well. Have you ever noticed how infectious your energy can be? When you're in a good mood, it lifts everyone else up too. It's like a ripple effect. Your ability to make others feel at ease and enjoy the moment can turn even the most mundane day into something special. And guess what? People love being around that kind of energy. Your popularity grows as others gravitate towards your friendly and accommodating nature. Whether at work, with friends, or in any environment, your positive outlook shines through, helping to resolve disagreements and build stronger bonds with those who matter most to you. But remember, taking care of yourself is just as important. Spoil yourself a little, whether that's with a treat, some alone time, or simply doing something that makes you feel good. When you prioritize your own well-being, your positive outlook lasts even longer, and that light you share with others continues to glow. As you navigate through the day, keep those positive connections strong. If you enjoy chatting with colleagues or spending time with loved ones, make sure you balance that with staying on top of your tasks. Use your time constructively and keep nurturing the relationships that are important to you. After all, when you invest in both yourself and your connections, you're building a foundation for long-lasting happiness and success. So today, embrace the energy of the yesterday full moon, let go of what no longer serves you, and open your heart to the authentic connections that lift you up. Whether it's through a simple gesture, a meaningful conversation, or just being present with those you care about, your kindness and warmth will make a lasting impact on the people around you.